It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. My name is Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Sam Pedroza. He is a council member in Claremont, also the vice chair of the Foothill Gold Line. Congratulations, sir. Phase 2A substantial construction has been completed. Tell us what Phase 1 was.
Phase 1 was from downtown LA to Pasadena, where it's currently terminus.
And there's no doubt that that took some of the pressure off of the freeways that normally would be impacted.
Absolutely.
So Phase 2A.
And phase 1 was also, the passenger ridership was much more than anticipated. Very successful.
So Phase 2A is what?
From Pasadena to Azusa.
And what's exciting, and I'm that guy that enjoys this stuff, what is this?
That's the 300,000 clip that's used to tie down the rails to the concrete beams that go across the entire route.
And so this will be on the ground.
This will be on the ground
momentarily. Correct. And so it goes, if I think we said this, Pasadena to Azusa.
Correct.
How long is that?
That's about 14 miles.
And for those of us that don't live in the San Gabriel Valley, today, in peak traffic, how long does it take to get from Pasadena to Azusa? I know the answer.
To Pasadena to Azusa?
Yeah.
Well, what do you?
I mean, it can be really I drove part of it today, and it was a mess. I mean, it can be 35, 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah, and then on the light rail, it's going to be should be much more efficient.
Right.
And the convenience of stopping at, for example, Citrus College.
Right.
And so for the students, the studying time on the train, those types of amenities.
Okay, so substantial construction is done. When do we expect the line to be operational, though?
That's going to happen after all the testing is completed of September of 2016, or 2015, I'm sorry.
Now, there are also efforts to extend the line even further.
To my city.
To your city, most
Claremont.
Importantly. And so that would be Phase 2B, Azusa to Claremont.
Correct.
I mean, that would be very helpful. I think about Claremont, you mentioned Citrus College. The Claremont colleges are there, which, boy, those colleges are quite popular these days, sir. So talk to us about the possibility of Phase 2B.
Well, the possibility is going to be up to your viewers and the voters, because the legislature is going to take up they're going to start looking at the funding mechanism for the next phase, and hopefully Metro will include Phase 2B in that funding measure, and then the voters hopefully this time will support it.
And is this a LA County issue or a Sacramento issue?
Right. At first, it will be a Sacramento issue as the legislation is being prepared, and then it will be an LA County with the voters.
So Sacramento has to vote to allow an initiative on the ballot in LA County. We know that we had Measure J, which would have extended Measure R. Measure J barely failed. It didn't get the 2/3.
And it didn't include the Phase 2B, so maybe there's
a
connection there. Maybe there's a connection.
Congratulations on the Foothill Gold Line. I also want to congratulate you because you had the honor of visiting with some guy, I think his name is Barack Obama. Tell us about your visit with Mr. Barack Obama.
It was great to have the President of the U.S. visit us in our own backyard and to dedicate our backyard as a national monument. So I think our residents are all going to benefit, and
we're talking about the San Gabriel Mountains.
The San Gabriel Mountains, a national monument, and just to be part of that, representing the city of Claremont was a great opportunity.
And I was speaking with Congresswoman Judy Chu recently, and she had mentioned that he has designated 13 areas to be national monuments, but only went to 2 dedications, and this was one of 2. I mean, that must have been quite a thrill.
It was, and I think it was a great thrill for everyone in the San Gabriel Valley to have the president come and visit us. I mean, that is an honor.
I can only imagine. Okay, his name is Sam Pedroza, of course. He is a councilman in the city of Claremont, also vice chair of the Foothill Gold Line. Congratulations again. My name is Brad Pomerance, and this is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.